Now that I have shown you how to create your resume, now where can you find jobs? There are many sites out there. I'm going to go over a few of them I've been using over the years, and they're really good site to find jobs, look at salary insights, and so on. The first one is dice.com. So dice.com. You can search for jobs without creating an account. So let's say if you were looking for QA jobs, right? QA analyst, and location. If you don't specify anything, it's probably going to search the entire USA. So I'm just going to leave it alone. And here you have multiple options, right? So just to quickly go over, all these sites are pretty much similar. You can actually filter. So if you're looking for remote only job, you can select on remote, and it's going to show you all the remote jobs, 79 remote jobs here, right? And then any days, like when it was posted. So you can also select if we are looking for full-time, part-time contract, we can choose it. So let me open up this one. So ETL QA. So ETL is basically data warehouse. So this one is heavy SQL. So it was posted 18 hours ago. It's in Illinois. So just go through the description. So here it kind of gives you responsibilities or overview of the overall role, what they are looking for. So they are looking for somebody with the data validation experience, right? So someone is comfortable with SQL and so on. And if you go through the qualifications here, you get an idea if you're really a good fit for this position. So they are looking for someone with a bachelor degree, knows how to write complex SQL queries, and 4 years of QA experience, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back, search for junior QA analyst, and see if there's anything junior. So here you can see the first one says junior QA engineer, new grads. So click on this one, and it's a contract. You can do contract, or you can work on W2, 6 to 12 months. So which is good for if you are just trying to get into IT field. So experience is 1 to 2 years. Needed recent grads. So this one is kind of targeted to recent grads. So if I were in your position, if you just finished your degree and you're looking for something to do, and you actually just took this course online, make up a resume just saying that okay, you are a recent grad, and give it a shot. You never know, they might consider you. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to look at few more. So this one is junior QA tester. So this one is it's a very short time, 3 weeks, and it's going to pay up to $25 an hour, right? So let's see if they have any 7 years of experience in testing application. Yeah, so well, first of all, they need to pay more for 7 years of experience, $25 an hour. Okay, so this is not a good fit, right? So as you can see, you have to just go through all these and see which one you have a fit, and there are 342 jobs. So there are some jobs, I mean, it's not a huge number, but at least there are some jobs, you can get started. So I'm going to actually try something else. QA internship. So as you can see here, there are 14 internships. So this is in San Francisco, California, software engineer and test, quality assurance intern summer. So this was posted 3 days ago. So go through this, and you can also try different way of searching. So QA engineer, that might give you like more results. So there's 1767 jobs, right? And if you do QA automation, so you get the idea here. So what you can do is you can actually register here, create an account here. Okay, just register. If you don't have an account, so just enter your basic information, then it's free to use. So I'm going to actually log into my account, and I want to show you how to upload your resume here. So when you log in, click on edit profile. So here you can actually have your LinkedIn profile here, or if you have a personal website, I mean, if it's going to make value for finding this job, add it here. Just don't add your personal Facebook link here, which is not going to help you. That's for friends and family, right? Let's say if you worked on a project, or you're working on a project where you are contributing, then you can have that link here, and that is pretty good. So you can choose what kind of employment type you want, then desired position you can add. Salary, I'm not sure why this is like this. I guess it's by default. Definitely it's gonna be more than $6, right? So here you can choose if you're willing to relocate. If not, just toggle the button here. And you can also provide the city you are trying to locate. Willing to travel, you can also select what's the percentage of time. And here you can add the relevant experience you have and work authorization. If you have security clearance, toggle it on. And here you can upload your resume. So what are you going to do? You're basically going to click on upload and then just go through your documents, desktop or downloads, wherever you have your resume, just select it and choose. And then it will upload it here. After you upload it, this button here, it will be on. If not, you can click on it and just say yes, so it will turn on. So what this does is it lets the employer and the recruiters know that you are looking for a job. So I'm going to turn it off because I'm going to get so many calls and so on. I don't want it at this moment. So you have to select the reason when you turn it off. So that's a quick overview of Dice. Now I'm going to show you a few other sites. Another one I use is ziprecruiter.com. This is a newer site, and I mean, it's not new, but it's been around for some time, and I kind of like it. So I'm going to type QA, junior QA analyst, and city. I'm just going to say, I'm not going to say anything. So I want to search all over USA. And here you can see there's 80,000. Well, if I can read correctly, 81,000 jobs. More than 81,000 jobs. So go through this. I mean, it is time consuming. It takes a lot of time. So finding a job is another full-time job, right? So this one says $50 to $55 hourly. I'm sure this one will need some kind of experience. Let's see. So remote job requirement, bachelor degree in computer science, related field, minimum 4 years of experience. Okay, so you see 4 years of experience, you can make this much hourly. So it's a lot of money, right? So here you can actually filter by posted. I usually look at like within 30 days because I don't want to look at something older than that. So as you can see, there are the number of jobs changed from 81,000 to 32,000. So sometimes, these posting weren't removed, so you just don't want to apply for something, maybe they are not accepting application anymore. Then any distance, you can choose what kind of distance you're searching by, any city. And then salary range, you can filter employment type, you can filter contract or full-time you're looking, job title, search by companies, and so on. You can also create an account here and post your resume here as well, similar to Dice. So I'm not going to go over in detail, but it's pretty simple. Just click on sign in, and then since you don't have an account, just create a job seeker's profile. Just follow the instruction. You should be good to go. Another site I want to quickly show you guys is LinkedIn. So we know that LinkedIn is for connecting with other professionals, but this is also a very good site, especially for full-time employment. And this is great because initially it might not add value to you, but when you have few connections, when you start connecting with other professionals, then it is going to make value. And one thing you really need to become good at is that try to connect with other professionals, especially related to IT in LinkedIn community, and join different groups. For QA, there are different groups. Automation, there are different groups. Try to join them, and they contribute so many things, and sometimes actually they even post jobs. And these groups should be free. But one thing though, when you send a request to somebody in LinkedIn, since you don't know them, tell them that, hey, I'm new and I'm trying to get into QA field. Would you mind connecting with me? And it's something personalized message, right? And it goes a long way. So I'm going to sign into my account. So you would go to linkedin.com, right? So you don't have an account, so you will just create an account and then log in. And then, so this is my LinkedIn profile. So now you know my full name, so you can connect with me now on LinkedIn. Send me a request and just send some kind of message saying, hey, I just took that YouTube course, I would like to connect. So here I'm going to go to my profile and kind of show you how can you add information. So here basically add your name and the title you're working or you want to be in, and then your company you're working, your education. So you can just click on edit here and you can update all this information. And don't worry about this. These are more of kind of done by LinkedIn. They kind of assess your profile and says, okay, how good it is. And you can also take certain skill sets you have. So I have recently taken a quiz about AWS, and it's going to show in your profile, so which is good. So also if you have any certifications, it's going to show up here, which is also great. And so add your companies here. So here by clicking this plus icon, you can add different companies you worked on. And here is your education, so you can add or edit. And then this section you can add your certifications you have. I had more actually. I recently deleted some of them, like introduction to cloud computing and so on, because now I have AWS certification, right? So those are very entry level certifications, so for you this might work. So there are so many courses in Udemy you can take, and then you kind of showcase here. At least is better than nothing until you get your industry standard certification like AWS or Scrum certification or Java certification. Here you can take certain quizzes and it's going to show up here. I'm going to expand this and add the skills you have. Good thing is that if you see 23, so actually 23 people endorsed me for it. So think about a company or a recruiter looking at my profile and they see that 23 people endorsed me on it. So they already knows that I have some experience in it, right? So list whatever you know here. Another thing I want to show you is accomplishments, right? So if you have taken any courses, these are just courses. These are not any certification or anything. So list them up here. So you see I have 26, and actually I recently stopped adding them. So especially for you, the things you are learning online, Udemy or any other resource, add them here. And of course the languages. If you speak multiple languages or you're learning, then add them here. I mean, some of these languages, Spanish and Arabic, I'm learning now. So, but I have added them here anyway. And then interest, right? So this is another cool thing. You can actually follow certain groups or companies you like. So it will kind of, LinkedIn will notify you when there's an update and so on. And to network with people is pretty simple. We just click on network, and then yeah, it will show you different connections you might know. This is more of suggestions based on my network. So I might know some of these people or I might not know some of them. But if you know some of them, you can connect, and that's how you connect. And you can actually, for your profile, when you have a profile, you can actually even modify this. As you can see, mine is customized, so you can do it. I'll let you figure it out. Just go to settings and you should be able to do it there. So I'm going to copy this, and you can add it on your resume. But the resume we created, you can add it somewhere at the bottom. Let me show you a few other job search engines or sites. I'm going to go quickly because the idea is same, right? What I really wanted to show you is the job search features for LinkedIn, right? So here you can search junior QA analyst. I'm not going to enter any city, so search all over USA. And this is a very good tool. As you can see here, it was posted 6 days ago, and there are 8 applicants here. The company is pretty big. It's more than 10,000 people, and it kind of gives you overview of. Here I'm going to search for junior QA, search all over USA. Even though we search for junior QA, some of them are, so these are promoted here. So that's the first junior QA. So that's 6-month contract. As you can see, it was posted 2 weeks ago. I really like this site because, or the job feature of LinkedIn. These are, it kind of gives you overall picture of the application. It was posted 2 weeks ago. There are 133 job applicants. The company is a growing company. It seems like it's a startup, 51 to 200 employees. Then you can read through their role or company profile, and here qualifications, 1 year of experience. So as you can see, even if you have some experience, you can apply for certain jobs. And here you go, API testing, right? And Jira and Charles and Postman. You don't have Charles, but at least you have Postman. Manual testing, automated test cases. So I can already see that some of you guys are studying. You can still apply for this job. At least tell them that, okay, I know the concepts. I need an opportunity, or I need a chance to kind of prove that, my skills. And here is another one. This is in Utah. So there are 11 applicants. It's a pretty big company, 10,000 plus employees, posted 1 day ago. And go through the description, and if you look at the requirements, let's see if I can find it. It says some experience in mobile testing apps, right? So it even didn't specify any time or duration. So something like this. And if you look at the salary here, 60,800, and that's just the base salary with the compensation. What I was telling you guys earlier about 49, 50,000, it's much more than that, right? So you can see there are very good jobs here. So go through this. I'm going to click on another one applicant only. It's in North Carolina, very close to my city where I live. So here it's an entry level job. I even don't see any requirement, meaning time wise, how long experience you need to have, understanding of business dynamics, journalism background. So if look at this, if somebody they're looking for somebody with journalism background, not even someone with a technical background. So go through this. Of course, not everybody is going to fit into this category, right? But I would suggest still apply for it, even if you don't have journalism background. Tell them that okay, you know the QA methodologies, and try to sell yourself in a sense. Be honest and try to tell them that okay, I need a job, I know the basics, I need an opportunity, right? So I'm not going to spend too much time here because I still want to show you guys few other job sites. So I'm going to sign out here. Then I'm going to show you another site called Glassdoor, glassdoor.com. What I like about this site is that you can actually look into company reviews, right? And a lot of times other professionals, they also leave their salary information. So let's find a job. I'm trying not to log in actually. So again, here you can create an account, or if you don't have an account, you can just sign in with Google. So after you sign in, right, you can search, let's say QA, junior QA engineer. Not going to specify any location. Here you can also have your resume uploaded. So they only have one junior. This is not a junior position actually. So here I'm going to type QA engineer. So here I'm searching for QA engineer. Good thing about this is that of course it's similar to other job search engines, but here actually you can look at the company profile and ratings and so on. So it gives you overall description, even there are some images and so on. And then if you look at the ratings, it kind of shows you the approval of the CEO, and you can actually read comments of other employees work there. So this the company has a very good rating. 4.5 is really good. And then you can look at the salary. So then you can have some kind of idea like what kind of money you can expect from this company, right? And you can also look at the benefits, what kind of benefits they offer. So just wanted to give you an example. You can search create a profile here. I'm going to sign out. Then I want to show you another site called monster.com. So Monster is like the granddaddy of job search engines. They've been around for too long. So I'm going to say junior QA, and I'm not going to specify any location here. So look through, some of the listings are not relevant. So this one might be QA Tech, this might be a good one. So go through this and create a profile again and upload your resume. So for all these sites, you don't have to create a profile. You can individually just apply. But when you for searching, you don't need to sign in and create an account. But when you're trying to apply, you need to log in. You can choose to have the resume on the side. If not, you can just load it from your computer as well. But it's good to have your resume and profile created on the side, so that way recruiters and companies, they can find you. Another site I want you to look at is Career Builder. So careerbuilder.com is another good site. I really like this site because some of the job sites, they have so much unrelevant listings. This one, I think they really filters well. So QA analyst, I'm going to say I'll go with QA specialist. Search, and you can look at the different listings here. This one is paying $20 to $30 an hour. So go through, and again, you can sign up, create an account, and go from there. Another site I want you to look at is indeed.com. I rarely use the site. They have the most listings, I believe, are the statistics, but also I find a lot of these listings are not relevant. That's one of the reasons I do not use it in regular basis. So here you can, so every site, they have their own look and feel, right? They have different options. So kind of go over all of them, but have your resume on all of them. So that way you get more chance, right? So again, here you can sign up and create an account and go from there. That's pretty much it with the job search sites. I think these are very solid sites, and I'm sure there are plenty more, but these are the ones I use and happy job searching.